I love the idea of extraterrestrials. I love the thought that we aren't alone as the only living things in the universe. The question of if we are alone has been around for far longer than I have been alive. When I started TEDx, I noticed a lot of articles popping up about the extraterrestrial question. And I want to share with you my favorite thought-provoking pieces on extraterrestrial life. I want to focus on two examples at the opposite ends of the extraterrestrial life spectrum. I want to tell you the story of Enceladus, a lonely moon orbiting Saturn. This icy moon might just host microbial life right here in our solar system. The other is the story of a mysterious object from interstellar space. The object, named Oumuamua, might just change your mind on the possibility of intelligent spacefaring life. I hope you'll find these examples as fascinating as I do, and open your mind to the idea that there's an answer to the age-old question. Are we alone in this big, cold universe? We start right here in the solar system. A short 85 light minutes away is Saturn and its famous frozen rings. Orbiting Saturn are 146 moons, one of which was named in 1847 after the giant in Greek mythology, Enceladus. It's not the biggest moon out there, about as wide as Arizona, with an extremely smooth and shiny surface because of its reflective body. This moon is the most habitable moon astronomers have identified. This is because scientists have discovered proof of amino acids on Enceladus. Amino acids are chemicals that are inside every living organism we know of, including you. These amino acids and other minerals and organic compounds were observed during a robotic probe mission called Cassini that ran from 2004 to 2017. Just as important as amino acids, scientists found out another key fact, again thanks to Cassini, that there is a sea of liquid water under Enceladus' icy crust. How did they realize this? They had identified jets of water vapor and ice blasting out into space from Enceladus through high-resolution photos taken by Cassini, a huge discovery. All living organisms we know of require liquid water to carry out the functions of life. The probe had also identified molecular oxygen, which, here on Earth, is a critical component for sustaining life. By my count, that's 3 vital ingredients of life: liquid water, oxygen, and amino acids. They're right here in our solar system, receiving light from the same sun as you and I. We may not have an answer on life in Enceladus' oceans yet, but you have to consider it possible. Now, let's talk about intelligent life, beings that think and have agency in the universe. I want to talk about the curious case of Oumuamua. Oumuamua was first labeled as a comet, which we see a lot in the universe, and are interesting, but not world-changing. What interested NASA scientists about this particular comet was the fact that it reflected sunlight strangely, and didn't seem to be melting off ice as it approached the sun. It was long and cigar-shaped, not a sphere. Normally, a comet is like a dirty snowball that melts as it gets close to the sun and sprays water vapor into the solar system. Oumuamua didn't look or behave like normal comets. NASA later realized that this comet was interstellar, meaning that it came from a long distance away from our solar system before it entered solar space. But one other thing was curious. Oumuamua was traveling at extremely fast speeds and accelerating in non-obvious ways. Oumuamua eventually left the solar system, never to be seen again. Many theorists speculated that since this so-called comet was like nothing we had ever seen before, it had an unfamiliar shape, it was oddly reflective, it moved in difficult-to-explain ways, and it was from interstellar space, that it might just be an extraterrestrial probe. Gasp. So, what does this mean? Do we have life that evolved outside of planet Earth, right here in our solar system, under the icy surface of Enceladus? Was our solar system visited from interstellar space by a rock or probe? We are a long ways from knowing the answer, but time will tell as more data is gathered and proof builds up. Our eyes and ears are becoming exponentially better at finding signs of life beyond our planet. Right here in Berkeley, where the search for extraterrestrial intelligence started. And my hope is that you can join me in this sense of wonder in what could be possible for our future as a society if we aren't alone in this vast universe. Thank you.